No, it's just you have a shitty relationship with money.
Welcome to the Kingdom Podcast.
Without passive income, you will work the rest of your life with no guarantee of retirement.
Tell me how this sounds to you. I want to work for the next 40 hours a week for the next 40 years to retire on 40% of my income. Does that sound like a good time to you?
It's all bullshit. You went to school and you learned a system that is failing. You learned a system that was designed to make you an employee.
I'm so fucking tired of hearing people say that they don't need to invest, they don't need to be rich, they don't like money. You need to be rich. You want to know why you need to be rich? Because you need to support everyone around you.
The Kingdom Podcast.
All right, guys, welcome to the Kingdom Podcast, Episode 1. Excited that you are here. My name is Jordan Payne. I am joined by my co-host and business partner, Todd Fleming.
What's up, guys?
So look, this has been in the works for a while. This has been a long time coming. We've had a lot of people that have been asking us to do this, and a lot of people have been encouraging us to do this. And we really just suck. We're slackers. We're busy. Got a lot going on. But I think it's time. I think we're ready.
Yeah, I'm excited as hell about it, to be honest with you. Now that we're starting it, I'm really hyped up about it. And now I'm confused on why we didn't start, I don't know, a year ago, like when we were told. But that's okay. I guess those things happen. But to give you an idea, of what we're going to be speaking about throughout this podcast, we're going to talk entrepreneurship. We're going to talk relationships. We're going to talk financial freedom. We'll talk some real estate as well, of course. But to be honest with you, we're going to talk a little bit about everything about your life and how you can make it better. And we want to help you get to that next level. And at the same time, help you, join a group in a community that is on the same path that you are, because you want to be networking with like-minded individuals. We would love to have you join us every week, every few days, learn something, interact with us, and we'd love to hear about the progress of it.
I think the number one question that people say, at least to me anyways, is what the hell is the kingdom? What is that? Is that a religious thing? Like, what do you guys what's it all about? What are you guys talking about? And this has been in the works for about a year, guys. We've been doing this almost a year now. And the whole point, the whole idea of doing this, it's actually Todd's idea, was, dude, what if we could create a movement? What if we could create a culture based around the idea of getting free? And getting free means something different to everybody. Our definition of freedom, there's different areas of freedom that we talk about. Mainly what we're going to be talking about in this podcast is financial freedom. You can be free financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Physically, you guys can't see me probably, but I'm not working on that one right now, just the financial part. But we wanted to create a culture. We wanted to create a movement that was based around that idea. And over the past 9-10 months, we've interacted with hundreds and hundreds of people that have shared that vision and have wanted to be a part of that. And it's been a lot of fun.
I agree. It's been an incredible ride so far to see literally hundreds of people beginning to change their lives, and people doing their first deals in real estate, and people organizing their personal lives like a business. And I don't even know off the top of my head how many people we've had leave their JOB already. And they are already at a point where just in the past 9 or 10 months, they've been able to leave their job, leave their 9-to-5, spend more time with their family, travel, build and scale their business from literally scratch, nothing, just by having an idea and being able to implement that idea and make it profitable. So it's been really cool to see that. So I can't wait to share more of that in episodes that are upcoming.
It's such a shift, though. We're going to talk about this in further episodes as well, but everything about us growing up in the system, some people call it the matrix. One of our buddies, Taylor, likes to call it the matrix. But growing up in this system, most people were not taught financial anything, financial freedom, finances, any of that. The system that we were brought up with, from preschool to middle school to high school and even in college was basically built to train people to be employees. And our whole vision here is to show people that you have more than just that one option. People can get financially free. You can create something generationally. And that's what really excites me. It's almost like I almost feel like a rebel going against like the evil forces of the school system or something. But
absolutely, that does give energy for sure.
Right?
I like the way that was put. Yeah, you feel like you're on the dark side, if you will, because everyone else is such a cog in the system, such a piece of their just bigger picture that they've been brought up in, that they look at you like you're fucking crazy or something just because, hey, I have an original thought. And the reason for that is because the system's absolutely failing. So, I mean, if you look back at it, okay, like literally look back when you start, we're talking kindergarten, first grade. You know, they might talk about, you know, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's like, hey, anything, right? Whatever you say, they're happy about it. Astronaut, hey, I think that's great, little Jimmy. Little Jimmy gets to 12th grade and, hey, I want to be an astronaut. You're like, what are you, fucking stupid? Go be a janitor. Like, no, like that all changes because throughout the 12, 13, 14 years of your traditional schooling, they mold you into this thoughtless, mindless cog in the system. And the second you get out there, like, hey, think for yourself. And you're like, wait, what is that? Wait, what? Because I was just trained not to think for myself whatsoever.
What does that mean?
Now I have to. Now I'm out on my own. And that's why you see so many people struggle, I think, and so many people with original thoughts that are like, dude, fuck this. I'm done with the traditional way of thinking and doing things because I'm never going to get ahead. Especially if we're going to go into a quick little finance lesson. I mean, think about inflation. The level of inflation in the past 100 years, dude, there's a reason that you can't go to a factory job anymore, work for 40 years and, you know, take care of your entire family and own a home and cover everything. It's just not going to happen anymore. So you got to do something on your own. You got to build your own business.
If you've been living in the dark your whole life, right? You've been led to believe that this is the way that you're supposed to do it. And then some jackass, you know, some goofy kid from Montana or Ohio comes and says, man, there's a different way. You know, maybe there's a better way. It's like living in blindness and then finally seeing something and it just shocks the hell out of you. Like, I've tried so many different times to teach a couple of my buddies, like, this is what you can accomplish. And it's almost like, you know, not that it's a trick, but it's almost like this dirty word. And it's like, man, that can't be true. It's almost like you're trying to sell them like snake oil. Like, man, that can't be right. That can't be right. You must be missing a couple steps there, Jordan. You can't really change the system that's been in effect for literally 100 years. Yeah, you can, you know, and all of our buddies do it. All of our friends are doing it. And it's just fun to see a movement of people that finally get it, that finally have seen the light. And I think our point in this podcast is to start talking about different topics and different ways that people can start that shift. That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, and help people rise above fear. Just stop living in fear. If you're listening to this right now, this is the first time you've ever heard our voices, or maybe you've heard our voices before, or maybe you've met us before or seen us before, but you haven't taken action yet. You can think back to your life and your day-to-day life, and you can probably compare to where you just live in total fear. Like, I don't want to lose my job, I don't want to lose my retirement, I don't want to lose this, I don't want to lose that, to the point where you're not actually living, you're just surviving, because that's your basic instinct. So we want to help you get to that next level, so I'm excited about that.
When people are comfortable, man, and you start showing them something that's uncomfortable, that's where fear comes in, you know? So we live in this cute little box, you know, we make whatever, $1,200, $1,400 a month. You know, we can go out to eat a couple times with the wife. We can afford our gas and all that. That's comfortable, you know? And people get stuck in that revolving circle there. And anything outside of that is fear. You know, I love the story. One of our guys, Lawrence, lost his job a while back. And that was the best thing that I think could ever happen to him. Shout out to Lawrence. I mean, he got fired or he quit. I don't remember the story, but after he did that and he was in this uncomfortable situation with his life, he started crushing it in business because he got out of the comfort zone.
Yeah, I love the saying, something that fucking terrifies me is a good life, because that doesn't allow you to have a great life. I think that saying is just spot on. You'll hear that in many other podcasts and motivational memes or videos or what have you. But
all that bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's just so true. It's just so completely true that if you have a good life, it's really difficult to have a great life. So you have to give up the 80% good. You have to give up the 8 out of 10 for the 10 out of 10, and that can be really, really difficult.
Yeah. What if I lose? What if I fail? What if something goes wrong? What if I make a mistake and I lose a couple $100? Okay. Well, what if you don't try at all?
Yeah, that's even more scary. Yep.
Yeah.
So a lot of what we're going to be talking about here, we don't want to take too much time here on this first one. We'll give you an idea of what we're going to be talking about, but it's going to be a lot of mindset. There's going to be strategy. There's going to be finance. If it has something to do with to improve your personal life or improve your entrepreneurial journey, you better believe that we're going to talk about it.
See you guys next time.